In January 2020, the rapper known as The Baby, whose real name is Jonathan Kirk, found himself caught in the midst of an altercation at a nightclub in Miami. The incident took a violent turn when the nightclub owner failed to pay Kirk the full amount owed to him, resulting in an altercation that led to accusations of assault. According to the victim, Kirk allegedly punched him multiple times before his crew joined in the attack, leaving the victim beaten and robbed of his possessions. The incident brought unwanted attention to The Baby as he became the center of a police investigation. The altercation was captured on CCTV footage, although it was obscured and did not provide a clear view of the events. Despite the lack of definitive evidence and witnesses, the police proceeded with their interrogation. The victim involved in the altercation at the Miami nightclub accused rapper The Baby, whose real name is Jonathan Kirk, of not only physically assaulting him, but also stealing his personal belongings. According to the victim's account, Kirk allegedly punched him multiple times during the altercation, causing physical harm. In addition to the assault, the victim claimed that Kirk robbed him of his phone, credit card, and cash.
What's your full name?
Come on.
We just want to get it for you. This is just a formality. Just name, your date of birth, and all that stuff.
This accusation of theft adds a significant dimension to the incident, as it suggests that the altercation went beyond a mere physical confrontation. The victim's claim indicates that Kirk took advantage of the chaotic situation to unlawfully obtain the victim's personal possessions, potentially exacerbating the severity of the situation. The alleged theft of the phone, credit card, and cash further complicates the legal implications for Kirk, as it implies a premeditated act of theft rather than a spontaneous outburst.
An incident occurred at the hotel, 1500 Southwest First Avenue, that you were there for, correct?
These allegations play a crucial role in shaping the narrative of the event. These allegations play a crucial role in shaping the narrative of the incident and the subsequent police investigation. The victim's claims of assault and theft provide a basis for the authorities to pursue charges against Kirk and further explore the circumstances surrounding the altercation.
What incident?
An incident. You had an altercation with somebody?
No.
You didn't? Did you have a business dealing with somebody?
No.
You didn't?
No.
So somebody didn't bring you $20,000 in front of the hotel in your SUV?
No. Somebody bring $20,000 that wasn't theirs and lied to them and told them that it was for an event of theirs on the 31st.
The Baby, or Jonathan Kirk, vehemently asserted that he had no connection to the altercation and distanced himself from the incident. He put forth a defense, claiming that the money he was offered for the performance at the nightclub had been stolen. According to Kirk, the event promoter involved in the deal was acting suspiciously, leading him to refuse the money and disengage from the situation. Although this explanation did not directly address the altercation, Kirk aimed to establish a narrative that positioned himself as an innocent party, uninvolved in any criminal activities. By presenting an alternative version of events, he sought to cast doubt on his alleged connection to the altercation.
We talking about criminals. When I do business, it's legally binding. It's legally binding. Everything I do, you have to sign a contract. You got to sign a contract.
Okay,
it's a contract right now.
The whole incident happened and nothing went wrong. Nothing happened. There was no.
Not to my knowledge.
There was no fight, there was no scuffle, there was no...
I ain't fighting nobody. But y'all know it's too much. Y'all know too many lies. You get what I'm saying? That's why y'all got to move backwards like that, bro. Like,
you're saying that they're lies, but you don't know what we have or don't know.
Okay.
Kirk, in his defense, presented an intriguing argument against the accusations leveled against him. He contended that his considerable wealth and involvement in legitimate business deals rendered the allegations illogical and unfounded. By emphasizing his financial status and legitimate ventures, Kirk aimed to challenge the notion that he would engage in criminal activities such as assault and robbery. His argument rested on the premise that his successful career as a rapper involved substantial financial gains. Kirk claimed that he had no need or motivation to commit such acts, as he was already earning a significant income through his legitimate business endeavors. By highlighting his financial stability and the legality of his business transactions, He aimed to create doubt about his alleged involvement in the altercation and subsequent theft.
I know if y'all had proof of me robbing somebody, we wouldn't even be talking. Y'all would have cuffed me. I would be charged with it. That's what I know, bro. That's what I know.
Moreover, Kirk's argument subtly implied that it would be irrational for someone in his position to jeopardize his career and reputation by engaging in criminal behavior. He positioned himself as a responsible and law-abiding individual whose financial success was achieved through legitimate means. This line of reasoning sought to cast doubt on the credibility of the accusations and challenge the assumption that he would resort to violence or theft. Kirk's defense strategy relied on presenting an alternative narrative that portrayed him as a sensible and successful individual, making it implausible for him to be involved in the alleged crimes.
I'm do a walk through the night. Come on, bro. These niggas full of shit. And matter of fact, check them cameras. Y'all got crime scene investigation unit out there, check the cameras. See him meet up with somebody else in the lobby. Ask him, hey, who's that? Ask him. Follow up on what I'm telling y'all.
That's what we're trying to do.
At the end of the day, I would expect people to act on common sense anyway.
By emphasizing his wealth and legitimate business deals, he aimed to weaken the prosecution's case and reinforce his innocence.
You see what I'm saying? He has an event that wasn't going to go as planned. He needed me to make up for that. He needed me to cover his ass, so he brought in another person, lied to him, swindled him. He thinking he coming to book me for a whole different event, and they tricking him, got him paying me to come do a walk through the night. Come on, bro. These niggas full of shit.
After spending 48 hours behind bars, Jonathan Kirk, better known as rapper DaBaby, was released from jail. The reason for his release was the lack of sufficient evidence to formally charge him in connection with the altercation at the Miami nightclub. Despite being a prime suspect in the case, the authorities were unable to gather the necessary proof to support the accusations against him. The absence of conclusive evidence became a pivotal factor in Kirk's release. Without concrete proof linking him to the alleged assault and theft, the authorities had no grounds to continue holding him in custody. The limited footage from the obscured camera and the absence of witnesses made it challenging to establish Kirk's direct involvement in the incident. The lack of evidence not only weakened the case against Kirk, but also undermined the credibility of the accusations. The authorities were unable to gather the necessary information to build a solid case, forcing them to release him. This outcome suggests that the police and prosecutors did not have a strong enough basis to pursue charges against Kirk.